What's good, y'all? It's AT Malone.
It's your boy Cam.
And we are back with another edition of The Aftermath. But this time, we are not talking about Raw. We are not talking about SmackDown. We are talking about the Elimination Chamber that took place last night. Oh, yes. And I will say this. He might not agree with me on some of my takes, but I'll start off saying this was the best Elimination Chamber that we have seen in a very long time. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. To me, everything was spot on, moved without a hitch, besides having the weirdo. What was that boy's name?
Bro,
dude,
Danhausen.
Danhausen. Having us sit here wait for almost a month to see what was inside of that box, and we got Danhausen coming out with some chicks with mustaches, looked like they had mustaches on and shit. Bro, and the crowd went mild. He actually got booed. He got booed. Dog, listen.
Bro, he got booed immediately as the music started, bro. He got booed.
Dog,
you heard
I was like, what the fuck is this?
Everybody was,
you
bro.
had us like, y'all had signed this mediocre, mid-tier, I'm not even going to call him a superstar.
He a joke, bro.
Yeah, he a court gesture.
Like, my thing is this, is like you said, you had us waiting a month.
Yep.
Month plus. And you did that in a wrestling city of Chicago. In a wrestling city, bro, where those people take wrestling over the limit. Yeah, you gonna get booed, bro.
The fact that they brought that man out on a PLE.
He not even PLE
He ain't
worthy.
even PLE. Yeah, material, bro. There's so many other superstars from TNA, NXT.
And look at the kind of production they gave him too.
Dog. They came out there like everybody was supposed to be so excited
it was a musical,
to see this.
Bro. Like,
bruh. Could you imagine if that was at the beginning of the Elimination Chamber?
Boy, that would have set
Yo.
And you saw how quick, like how loud the boos were. And like when the lights went black, you saw how fast he got up out that ring, bro. In under 3 seconds, I promise you.
They gonna have to do something to turn the tide to get the crowd on his side, because right now we like, hell no.
Like, who was that one dude back in 05, 04? Like, I want to say the Hurricane. That's who he reminded me of, bro.
But Hurricane Helms was champion. He was a champion.
Yeah, cruiserweight.
Yeah, but see, yes, he was corny at first, but he started getting the crowd on his side. So maybe that they go ahead and take a page out of that book.
That's hard to do that now in this world we live in, bro. It's hard because everybody sees the realism. It's all in front of our faces.
And remember, like I don't watch AEW like you did, but the times that I did watch AEW, he was doing some goofy, corny stuff. Like he had magical powers and shit.
Yeah, bro. Like
I curse you. If I touch you, I'm gonna curse you, and you're not gonna be able to win your match. It was so stupid. That's why I kind of stopped watching AEW, because I was like, dawg, they kind of out of control.
You can't have that kind of character in the world of professional wrestling now, bro.
I'm telling you, bro. But enough about him. We got to get to it, bro. Let's start off. Let's talk about the women's Elimination Chamber match.
Okay. First off, I'm gonna say this. I've never seen somebody two people get pinned twice in the Elimination Chamber.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give what's her face, Perez or
Raquel.
I'll give her that.
Okay.
That was pretty cool to see, because I ain't see that coming. Number 2, Kiana James. Hey boy, she beat the fuck out of Oscar before she came out of the pod.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, she beat the brakes out of her. Boy, that's what I like to see.
Mm-hmm.
But Kiana James, low-key, was kind of like my MVP. I hate the gimmick that they got her in, though. That, like, sassy, boss-looking kind of gimmick. That's not her, bro. Like, if you actually seen her wrestle, she could go before she got injured. That gimmick that they got going on, that's not her.
Okay.
But other than that, though, I hated how they made it so predictable. Like, I know you watch SmackDown. As soon as Rhea and them lost them belts, we already knew, okay.
Well, I still had my money on Tiffany Stratton, but yeah, when they lost them belts, I was like, damn, I need to switch it. I think Rhea is going to win now.
Mm-hmm.
But my MVP is definitely Raquel Rodriguez. She went hard. When she picked up Kiana James and put her through the pod, bro.
Yeah,
that double pin that she did, she went hard. She was a powerhouse, dog. Putting Rhea Ripley, her legs in between the cage, hanging her upside, dog. she carried a lot of that match. Her and Kiana James carried that match, I would say.
Yeah, most importantly, Kiana James.
Yeah.
Like, I was impressed by her because I've heard a lot about her, but I didn't really watch her like that.
Yeah,
so that gave
to
me
me,
an opportunity to
she
see.
needs to go after Julia's United States title.
I think
bro.
that's next.
I could see her being the U.S. champion way more than I could see Julia, because she's just holding that title and not really doing nothing with it. She's not making it prestigious at all. I think I could say this. Kiana James is good enough to do open challenge matches like Carmelo.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
Yep, that would be dope. Yep. So overall, though, the women went hard as hell. And I'm looking forward to seeing what this build-up is going to be with Rhea Ripley.
Well, it kind of has to be Rhea, because if you think about
Cargill.
it, we saw that last year.
Well, Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah, Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill. Was it last year at Mania we saw that?
I don't think it was Mania.
Or was it SummerSlam?
I think it was SummerSlam.
Because she lost at a pay-per-view.
Yeah, I think it was SummerSlam.
So, yeah, and I don't think the crowd bought into it like that, like how they should have, for them to run it back like that, like with a Roman and Cody and stuff like that. So, I'm cool with Rhea.
Yeah, so...
Now, does she win, though? Does she take the title back? Because she already had a run with that title.
That's true. I don't know. We're going to find out. Yep, we are...
If you're trying to build new stars, I think you give it to Jade. I think you do, bro. And then you save Bianca, save Naomi for whenever they come back. Because Naomi was on the Raw brand, but you still got plenty of story and juice with that.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, cool. So, next up, we got Becky Lynch versus AJ Lee. Everybody knew AJ Lee was going to win. That was a good... Whoever did that story of the choreography to that, they did an excellent job, especially with the referee thing. Because once that ref went out, you thought that it was going to be Becky Lynch, especially after she got put in that Black Widow, referees knocked out, and then they started fighting on the outside of the ring and stuff. That was pretty dope. And then they... go back inside of the ring, and then Becky Lynch hits her head on the exposed turnbuckle that she undid. And then get put back in that Black Widow. Yeah, that shit was dope. I
thought the match was really good. I put AJ Lee as in one of my top 5 of women wrestlers, but I will say, like, from the start of the match, I love how technical the wrestling was. Like, it really looked like a wrestling match. They
wrestled. That's like, what they did.
It really looked like wrestled. That. And that's what got my eyes from the start.
Becky Lynch went hard. As much as I be scrutinizing her, talking shit about her, she wrestled last night.
And, like, the part that gets me is like, I already have AJ as, like, my top 5 pure wrestlers. Like, imagine that those 10 to 13 years that she took off from WWE. Imagine if she went to, like, New Japan or somewhere like that, and we really got to see, like, what's in her bag. She's like one of those Daniel Bryans, like a pure wrestler in my eyes. So.
My question is, who is going to challenge her?
I think you run it back with Becky at Mania.
Ready?
I think you run it back and you put some stipulation on it.
That, or you know who would be good? Roxanne Perez. AJ Lee at Mania.
But she injured.
Oh, she is?
That's why she not on TV. That's why she not on TV, bro. But that's a match right there.
That would have been crazy. So, yeah, maybe they do run it back then, because I can't think about any other superstars unless...
Because that's their first
unless
match.
Raquel go for it. Yep.
I can't see her with the IC title, though. I can't see that. But we don't know.
We're going to find out. All right. So, up next, CM Punk, Finn Balor.
It was what it's supposed to be.
Yep. I like the fact that that CM Punk came out with the Chicago Bulls. I was like, yo. Yeah. That was super fire. CM Punk was lit. He took his time getting to the ring to absorb all of that energy. And that was another technical match too.
Yes. Yeah. I like that match. My thing is this though. Now that we saw what happened last night, as much as I'm a Roman fan, bro, I don't know if Roman should take the title off of Punk. I'm kind of liking the title reign
that Punk got going.
I kind of like it, bro, because Punk is really sticking to that. I'm a true champion.
I'm a fighting champion.
He's really sticking to that. Also,
this is probably his last major title run. I mean, damn, he's 47.
He's old. He's getting a little slow too.
Yeah, bro. So, and then, a lot of the people he got to go against, they got to kind of You know,
and he's giving us those traditional title matches, like on
Yeah.
Raw, on a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Like, cause he could have easily sat out and said, "No, I'm gonna wait for Mania."
Yeah, that's true.
But no,
That's
like
true.
he's everything that he's putting into his promos. He's a man of his word. He's sticking on it.
Yeah,
So,
he is,
I like
man. Finn Balor went hard too. I know there's going to be some friction within the Judgment Day. And you know what I would like to see?
it need to be him and Dom for that.
Yes,
IC title.
sir. Dominic Mysterio versus Finn Balor. Whew. They would tear it up
Demon Finn Balor.
if they would bring him out.
That's what they need to do.
Yeah,
bro.
if they would bring him out. I would love to see that, man. But yeah, we all knew that CM Punk was going to win, even though I had Finn Balor winning. Because I wanted Finn to win and then CM Punk to take the title back on Raw. That's what I wanted to see, just to add a little bit of spice and have everybody questioning the main event at WrestleMania. But they said, okay,
They
fine.
can't. I'm gonna be honest, bro. WWE, they're not in no position to be doing that right now.
Yeah.
Because you seen how WrestleMania, the first hour is free on ESPN.
Oh, yeah.
So, and tickets aren't selling.
Oh,
so,
wow. That's crazy.
WWE, they can't do that right now,
Damn.
bro. They can't have the city of Chicago mad like that. You
Yeah.
already put Danhausen in front of our face.
Crazy.
Don't have our hometown hero lose his belt like that.
Oh, yeah. So what we got last is the men's elimination chamber.
Okay.
That was insane. Insane. That was a great storyline, too. A great one. Because not only were, all of the men went hard. They all got, their just due as far as exposure, hitting their moves. Everything seemed pretty even. Nobody really dominated that match like that. Not in my opinion. I did not like the fact that Javon Evans got pinned first.
I knew that was coming.
I didn't like that.
I didn't like how Logan got all the pins.
Yeah, Logan
I didn't like that, bro.
I didn't like that either.
Because you're going nowhere with that. Because if I'm looking at it right, we may be getting Seth versus Logan at Mania, and we already had that 2 years ago. We
didn't want that anyway, but because of
the injuries,
Braun Breaker, but that's probably what we gonna end up getting.
So Logan getting all them pins like that didn't make sense to me because he got all of them. Then he got three of them.
Hold on. You know what would be dope? I just thought about it. Since we all think that Grayson Waller was the other man in black, right? I could see Seth Rollins, Grayson Waller versus Austin Theory and Logan Paul at Mania.
Now, if you do that, I don't know how the crowd's gonna feel about Grayson Waller because he ain't even got the crowd on his side like that because he been down in NXT.
Yeah, and I've been talking shit about Grayson. I call him Useless Waller.
Oh,
yeah, I call him Useless Waller. But he would be useful if that was the case. But the only thing that makes sense at this point is whoever that man in black is teams up with Seth Rollins and they go after them. That only makes sense. Nobody wants to see Logan Paul and Seth Rollins. Logan Paul and Seth Rollins.
Yeah, because we already seen that.
Nobody wants to see that shit. So I think that needs to happen.
Now how the finish of the match was with Drew and Cody and then Cody getting RKO, I thought that was T. Like,
yes, it was.
Because I thought Randy was gonna play the nice guy, like, oh, okay, let me chill. And as soon as Cody got up, come here, boom, right on time.
So Randy's getting that belt, man. He's gonna have his last title run. I believe he's gonna have his last title run.
15.
Yep. I think it is. I think that's going to happen. But then it's like, okay, what are they going to do with Cody? What are they going to do with Jacob Fatu? What's going to happen there? Are they going to have a number one contender match or some shit like that?
I think if they're going to sell tickets for WrestleMania this year for night one, we haven't seen this in so long, bro. It needs to be Randy, Cody, Drew, Trick, Sami Zayn, and Jacob Fatu. All of them needs to be in the Hell in a Cell. We ain't seen that since WWF when it was Stone Cold, The Rock, Kurt Angle, Rikishi. Undertaker. That would be crazy, bro. I mean, you gotta sell tickets. You gotta give something that the people want. And it seemed like Jacob Fatu been going weeks, bro, without a title shot, and stupid stuff been happening to him.
That's true. He's been
going weeks.
And Sami Zayn and got title shot after title shot, and nobody wants him with the belt.
and Trick is just a star, bro.
Yeah,
I just want to hear his music.
Trick is up next. I just think he just needs to add a little bit more to his arsenal, because he does have the Booker T, what I'm saying, starter package, and he just needs to add a little bit more. A little bit more.
Now, when they say stories in the chamber, bro, I want the chamber to be so intense, bro, to where all 6 people got a problem with each other in there, bro. Like, meaning those first 2 people that start off, they hate each other. Those next 2 people in those pods, oh, them 2 got an issue with each other. I wish like the intensity level is where it's like so high to where it's like, oh, I have to watch this.
Yeah, but the thing, you got to start that, you know, months before, because you got, you know, 2 brand new superstars. So they haven't even had time to develop a beef with nobody.
That's how I wish it was, bro. Because like back in like 06, 08, ooh,
now
boy,
when
them
they
chambers were nasty.
Now when they all jumped Logan Paul, that shit was funny.
Oh,
that was hilarious.
Didn't he get smashed through the pod too? He got
he did. Yep, he sure did, man. But overall, to me, man, I would get to me, that was a perfect PLE. I have not seen a PLE that good in a while, bro.
You're calling it good. I think it was decent. It was better than the Rumble.
Oh, absolutely.
It was better than the Rumble.
Oh,
so that's a win. It was a lot better than the Rumble.
To me, this was a good enough PLE for the build up for WrestleMania. Now, before we leave, we gotta predict who you think is gonna face Brock Lesnar, because I got 2 in mind who it could possibly be.
One of them has to be Oba.
Yeah,
that's my only one. That's the only one I can think of.
Gunther.
Nah, it's not gonna be him.
Oh, it's not gonna be him or Gunther.
It's not gonna be Gunther because SummerSlam's in Minneapolis next year, or no, this year.
Okay.
So that's where Brock's from. Brock's done at the end of this, or he's done in 2026.
Damn.
And so since they got Gunther as like the career killer or whatever,
they just gonna give it to him.
Yeah.
Damn.
And plus, I would want to see Oba and Brock. Oh, bro, that matchup size is crazy.
They gonna tear it up. They gonna tear
that ring up. Better be big enough and it better be strong enough. Yeah. One of them take a suplex.
Yep.
They bouncing up like a trampoline, bro.
Yeah, man. But it's gonna be good. Like I said, it was a good build up to WrestleMania. Can't wait to see what happens tomorrow on Raw.
Oh yeah.
Me and this one, we're gonna kick it for a little bit. So, if you haven't already, like the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to my little brother's channel, subscribe to the AT Malone 1985 channel and the All Things WWE channel. And we will get with y'all in a little bit. Peace.